The crews are heading into danger and almost certain whiteout. They are trying to contain fires which are moving with a frightening ferocity.
Thing is, this area doesn't even look as dry as other areas, and yet it's going up in flames.
They're working in stifling heat with temperatures well over 40 degrees Celsius. He just dropped 3,500 litres then. It barely made a difference. The crews have to repeatedly refill, and still the fires keep coming. Bateman's Bay is a popular tourist destination, but the most intense blazes here have turned the skies a bright amber. The crews are manoeuvring near blind, dropping what seems like trickles of water in comparison to the giant bushfires. You can hardly make them out in this suffocating smoke fog as they try to stop the fire's relentless and unpredictable move towards homes and farms. Pilot James Williams is only 26, but he's clocked up a staggering number of hours in his short career battling the bushfires.
Have you been shocked by what's been happening, what you've seen?
Yeah, it's shocking just how easy these fires have started and how quick they move, especially on a day like today. They cover, you know, distances that you would never think of.
The damage is extensive.
Does it make you feel sad seeing that, James?
It is. It's devastating, the amount of land that we've lost in all these fires.
But with winds of more than 80 miles per hour, the firefighting authorities simply can't keep up with the breakouts. This is what the New South Wales fire authorities are having to put up with. These fires start from nowhere and they've gone and spread incredibly quickly. Very difficult for them to stop it. But while bushfires rage in some areas, others just a few miles away are spared this time. And they're doing all they can to try to look after the starving and displaced wildlife. Dozens have been looked after here for the past 6 weeks as the fires rampage through their bush home. The family is intent on saving lives, both animal and human. 4 of them are volunteer firefighters, doing one of the most dangerous jobs in the state right now. And Mum Carrie and the 2 youngest want to join up as well.
With the climate change, we'll need more firefighters. It's going to become more of a... The southerlies hit, oh, now the fire's going to come towards us.
That's quite a strong wind.
Oh, yeah. We've got a fire down at Merry Beach, so that'll be heading this way now. So, yep.
See, someone has to do it.
Yeah, somebody has to do it.
Do you feel it's a community duty, almost?
Yeah, I guess.
What's the...
Yeah. Well, you can't all just stand and watch, because then what's going to happen if we do that?
But first they have to survive the fires circling them and causing so much smoke the sun disappeared mid-afternoon. Hundreds of homes have lost power and there are food shortages, with deliveries halted through road closures and businesses put in jeopardy.
Got the park across the road, everyone left there yesterday. The tourism in this area is being impacted big time and it probably won't recover for a while.
And the fires are still not under control. Alex Crawford, Sky News in New South Wales, Australia.
Firefighters in helicopters were directing fire crews on the ground. Larger choppers were being used as water bombers. Brett Newman has been fighting bushfires in this part of the world for more than 30 years.
We're at the airbase just out of Myrtleford.
Okay.
The fire at the moment is running along this mountaintop here, putting the Hotham Heights and these villages and towns under threat.
What area is this fire burning over at the moment?
This particular fire was 2,500 hectares.
That's huge.
But the fire down here is 67,000 hectares, and that's 260 square miles.
That's about half, something like half the size of London. That's vast.
It's a big fire.
There's a constant cycle of helicopters coming in here and landing and refueling. It's a little bit like an airfield at war with the fires. Brett had agreed to try and get me closer to the blaze. There are more wildfires in Australia than anywhere else in the world. They're mostly natural events, but often lives and livelihoods are at risk.
The smell of smoke is really thick in the air now, and beneath us, looks like it's all burned through in this area. The trees look not wiped out, curiously, but the hillside looks really scorched. Just ahead of us over here now, it's like a volcano is erupting, this extraordinary plume of smoke. You can actually see the flames there. And the town is just beyond us there, look. It really is advancing through the hillside, a real line of fire.
This fire had already claimed one life and destroyed more than 20 homes.
Can you imagine how terrifying that is? I wonder if they were there when the fire started heading into their land. This is completely taken. Oh my God, look at this. That's horrendous. Now you can see the car in the trees burnt out, but that certainly looks like somebody's home.
All that was left of one house was 3 chimneys.
Bloody hell. Look at it. Utterly blackened beneath us.
Fires have killed scores of people here in recent years and caused billions of pounds worth of damage. But if the worst fears about climate change are realised, wildfires here will only get worse.